everyone, it's me again. I just wanted to give an update video. 6 months ago today, I underwent left-sided pudendal decompression surgery in Phoenix, Arizona with Dr. Michael Hibner. So it is my 6 months post-op video. It's crazy to think that I am 6 months post-op. It feels like I'm not 6 months post-op, I'm not gonna lie. The pain levels have definitely changed, but I have not noticed overall improvement. I believe that my change is due to the fact that my body is telling me that there's another issue that I haven't uncovered that contributes to my pudendal neuralgia. For those of you who did not watch my previous update video, I'm exploring a completely new diagnosis with an interventional radiologist. He believes that I have May-Turner syndrome just because of the fact that my symptom presentation is left-sided. It affects my leg a lot, and it affects my abdomen, lower left abdomen. There's no type of diet that can fix my gastrointestinal issues. It's mostly pain and pressure in the abdominal area, lower left. I'm feeling a lot more leg pain this time around, upper leg pain, as well as notable circulation issues on my left side. It's kind of hard to tell unless you have the right set of eyes on it. I mean, from afar, you can't really see it, but sometimes I do notice just a slight discoloration between my left and my right leg. So right now I'm waiting for insurance approval to approve the venogram with IVUS procedure, which will basically map out my blood vessel system to rule out nutcracker syndrome, which is a basically the kidney vein and artery gets compressed in between the aortic area, and May-Turner syndrome, which is the iliac vein, the left iliac vein being compressed by the right iliac artery, which are major blood vessels in the leg that normally presents with left leg swelling and noticeable visual differences between the left and the right leg. However, in recent years, they have studied that May-Turner syndrome can present with pelvic pain. I basically feel like I have a balloon in my lower left abdomen that just keeps on inflating and deflating depending on where the digestive or wherever the intestinal pressure is. My physical therapist keeps getting pulled to the lower left abdominal area, and she has to work with my small intestines to kind of allow it some breathing room so that I can actually digest food or feel like I have room in my abdomen to digest food, because right now I don't feel like I have the space. So she's also gotten pulled to kind of like my hip and my kidney area, so that could indicate nutcracker syndrome. However, until I have the venogram, nothing is 100%. I'm actually going for a second set of eyes to a vascular surgeon in 2 weeks to see what they have to say about my symptom presentation and my history and everything. So that's another avenue that has recently come to my attention. I kind of figured that if I had pelvic congestion syndrome, it would show up with MRI with contrast, but not always do these things show up with MRI with contrast. So I'm going to a more specialized doctor to get treatment and or rule out some of these problems. So that's where I'm at. I'm having issues standing or walking longer than 15 minutes at a time without having horrendous back pain and feeling extremely fatigued and nauseous. The last couple days it's been rainy, so I haven't been able to sit outside. It's been really actually cooler. It's been in the 60s in Illinois. It's supposed to stop raining by tomorrow, so hopefully I can get back outside. I'm basically immersing myself in reading and writing and listening to podcasts and talking to people, watching other people play video games online, things like that to pass the time. I've taken up latch hooking again, for those of you who don't know. I used to latch hook a lot when I was a younger child, and I have a bunch of pillows and stuff and rugs made, so I'm trying to keep sanity mentally, but these last few days I've had a flare-up. I generally don't really consider myself in a flare until it gets worse, and then I realize, oh wow, I was actually experiencing good days the last few days. I had no idea, because I'm just feeling so awful overall. I don't really feel like I cannot drive a car at this point. I can lay in the back seat, however, I get really nauseous and motion sickness, and the fatigue kind of makes going out in public very difficult for me, because I just don't have the energy. I don't have the stamina to stand or walk longer than 10 minutes. So, that's been a challenge. Getting to doctor's appointments. I go to physical therapy once or twice a week. I'm going to be seeing the owner of my physical therapy establishment, which I have to pay out of pocket for, but otherwise everything's mostly covered. So it's just really a matter of waiting right now for me, and reminding myself that, you know, whatever this next step is, I'm ready for it 100%. I know that you basically have to pick a road and go down that road. It may not be the right road, but it's better than sitting here and doing nothing. I haven't been able to get a hold of Dr. Hibner. Not sure what his opinion would be about me going down this road, but I feel in my heart of hearts I need to continue, because there's a lot that I feel has been missed in my case. I don't necessarily regret having PN surgery, although I do wish I would have waited to at least rule out these blood circulation problems prior to surgery. There's no denying what Dr. Hibner found when he was in there. He saw a lot of scar tissue and measurable nerve damage, but he's really only working in his line of study. He's not taking it through another set of eyes. So that's what you have to keep in mind with doctors. Like, you go to them thinking that they have the answers and the help, but you, at the end of the day, you have to do the research, and you have to make the decision on what you think you have. So, that's basically what I've been doing. So, again, appreciate all of the messages that everybody has sent me, and I appreciate your continued support in my journey. And I'm hoping to start writing again more about other issues than just my medical stuff, so hopefully I'll gather some inspiration to do so. Until then, this is 6 months post-op. Who knew that 6 months ago today, I would be entering a surgery in the midst of a global pandemic, and getting stuck in Arizona for a month with my mom, and not knowing, you know, if I was going to be able to get home, or how bad the virus was going to be, or anything like that. It was just horrific, horrendous timing. Not that there's any good timing for anything like this, but hoping to someday have a fraction of my life back. Hoping to be able to wear pants. I'm hoping to be able to sit in a vehicle. I don't necessarily need to drive, but to sit and to... My main thing that I want back is to feel like I can go out in public for an extended period of time and not feel trapped. I want to be able to travel again. I want to not be a burden to people. I want to feel like I have some control over my body. Right now, I feel like I have zero control over my body. So, this is me 6 months post-op, worse than pre-op. Just trying to tell myself to hang on, and hang on to this false sense of hope that I have that something is going to change. I will talk to you guys later.